to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. Deputy Mayor Sarah.
Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us together this evening. We ask that you watch over our meeting and help us to work together. We ask that you watch over and protect our members of the military and our world leaders as they deal with the many challenges that face our nation, both home and abroad. Amen.
Okay. Please be seated. Welcome to our January 8th meeting, 2020. We started our meeting at 5:30, and then we went into executive session. Want to give a summary?
Yes, sir, Mayor. In executive session, Mayor and City Council discussed contract matters. Specifically, the discussion focused on professional services required by the city for calendar year 2020. Additional information will be made available to the public this evening when Council considers resolutions 2020-2 through 2020-15. Another contract matter was also discussed. The city has recently released an RFP for restaurant and catering concession services at the Brigantine Golf Links. Proposals have been received. There will be an add-on item to tonight's agenda to conditionally award that contract. Additional information will be made available at that time. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Fred. I hope you're with us later on.
Hopefully.
Okay, right now I'd like to bring Paul Lettieri, our second ward councilman, up front so I can swear him in. And I'd also like to bring his good friend Fran McKenna up to hold the Bible for him. Please don't get him in the picture. Yeah, your left hand on the Bible. I, Paul Lettieri,
I, Paul Lettieri,
do solemnly swear
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
I will support the Constitution of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same and the government established in the United States,
and the government established in the United States,
in this state, under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially,
impartially,
justly
justly
perform the duties required
perform the duties required
as a member of the Second Ward Council
as a member and Second Ward Council,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
God bless you.
Thank you. I'd just like to take this opportunity to thank those that supported me in my campaign and my election. Like I said before, I'm councilman for all the people, not just the Second Ward, so if there's anything that you need, please feel free to get in contact with me. Thanks again.
Did you thank your opponent? Oh, you didn't have one. Thank you, Paul. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well deserved. Okay. I need a first and second approvals of December 18th, 2019 council meeting.
I'll make that motion.
It's easy to say.
Second.
Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
Yes.
Lettieri?
Yes.
Haney?
Yes.
Reardon?
Yes.
Sarah?
Yes.
Mayor Simpson?
Yes.
Motion carried.
Now, I would like to have the polar bears come up, and I'll stand up here and we'll give you a proclamation.
Everybody. Bring everybody. Everybody comes up. There you go. Come on, Peter. Where's our fearless leader?
Short people in the front, tall people in the back.
Come on back.
Let's read it first.
When Emma takes a picture, you don't want it back of your head.
Boys and girls that are tall in the back.
I know what you mean.
All right. Jack, is this all right?
Mike, slide over. Mike, right in there.
Come on, we were there. Stand up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
You ready?
We're ready. Thank you. Come on, Paul.
This marks the 20th year of the polar bear plunge. Thousands of brave plungers have taken the icy dip into the landing. Get wet for a vet. Whereas the Brigantine Polar Bear Committee has over 60 volunteers and 190 sponsors who commit their time and money for a very worthy cause. The organization Fisher House. Every year on January 1st, New Year's Day, the plunge wakes up our island, wakes up Brigantine. This year the air and ocean was both bombing. 44 degrees and 1,000 people took the dip, with 5,000 cheering them on. 2020 Polar Bear Plunge Committee efforts have raised over $75,000 for Fisher House this year. Now, therefore, I, Andy Simpson, Mayor of Brigantine, and on behalf of all the council and the citizens of Brigantine, recognize the Polar Bear Plunge of Brigantine. They do a great job.
Well, thank you, everybody.
Take the microphone.
Thank you, everyone. Next year, it's on a Friday. Yay! That's all I got to say.
Thank you.
No.
And thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone.
Okay, within the last 10 minutes or so, I came up with a real number. That is $770,000 we've given the Fisher House since our inception. So almost $1 million, $750,000. Our town of Brigantine. Fisher House is up to 85 homes thanks to us, though. I think we helped.
Okay, we're going to take a 5-minute break, and then we're going to get back into our agenda, and we'll move from there. So, take 5 minutes, we'll go from there.
Thank you.
You take some pictures
Emmett,
with
do you want
Emmett
a
and
shot?
everything.
Do you have-
Thank you, everybody.
Emmett? Did you get the shot, Emmett? You got it? Oh,
Okay, you ready, Lynn?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to start again.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Right now, we're going to open it up to the public. Anybody wants to talk about anything on the agenda? Items only? Yes, Mrs. Phillips. You're welcome. You're looking good tonight, babe.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Feeling better, too.
Good.
Okay, before voting on these resolutions for the professional services contracts, I would appreciate it if you would state in particular for following 6 exactly why you have these positions. So I'm just going to run them over quickly, and when you get to the voting on that particular one, please be a little specific. Number 1, consulting engineer pool, risk management consultant, health insurance brokerage services, continuing disclosure agent, registered municipal finance advisors. And something that the Taxpayers Association has been advocating for years, and it is using the county executive and the county as an example, and that is to change the position of municipal auditor, say, every 2 or 3 years. I think it makes sense, and Mr. Levinson has always been very enthusiastic about this policy of the county and promotes it. So I know nobody up here has ever been interested in it or thought about it, but I think it's worth a consideration. It is not impugning anyone's credibility or ability, but I think it does establish or nurtures a feeling of trust if a different person over a period of years, changes. And I think it's something you might want to consider. I know we have somebody who's doing it for years, but talk to Mr. Levinson about it. Maybe he convince you. So thank you.
Thank you, Ann. I'll talk about our auditor. I'm not going to change coaches in midstream when everything's going really well. That would be foolish. Fort Scott, since we got here, got the city back in the straight. We were floundering there for a while. Like Mike Reardon says, I think we're
going on 6 years now.
Going on 6 years of lowering taxes or maintaining our taxes. Last time I looked at the budget, which was last week, our budget is approximately right where in 2011 budget was. So this is 2020, so it's close to our 2011 budget. So I think that's a hell of a job, to be honest with you. So I'm not in favor of changing our auditor. When things go wrong and things get out of whack, because we have our CFO, very comparable lady we have working for us in the city of Brigantine, that keeps tight strings on our books. When I got into this years ago, when we came back out of it, we were missing $2 million, and it took a while to find it. It was disorganized. I don't want to go back to that place. So I'm urging council to stay with Fort Scott. The other stuff we're going to do, if you want to say something about that, Jimmy? Other things that she asked about.
I think I may have missed one or two, Mayor, but with regards to the consulting engineering pool, we have done that for several years now because
Yes.
we do not have a full-time city engineer. When we have large projects, such as the paving projects we're looking at, or these generator projects that we're finishing up, quite frankly, they're not capable of being fully handled by a local municipal engineer. So you have to outsource the engineering side of it, the drafting, the design services, and all that.
Even if we had a full-time engineer,
Would make a difference.
Would it make a difference? He's supervising these other engineers.
Correct. So we pick from a pool of known, vetted engineering associates and firms from around this area that have all done work for us and many other municipalities throughout southern New Jersey. And I have no complaints. In the year that I've been here, without fail, they have all done outstanding job, kept their costs in line, make sure our projects go the way they're supposed to go. So I again would encourage us to continue the process and procedure of...
And you can see that in the results of what's going on in Brigantine right now.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's a direct result of having this pool available, is that we're able to get these projects out on the road, designed, and you know, shovels to the ground, as they say. Risk management consultant, they are our primary contact and interaction point with our JIF. They advise us on any type of thing that may cause risk, be it a special event where we have a bounce house, which we're not allowed to do anymore. They also recommend best practices for us to follow. We have a lot of heavy interaction with the Syracuse agency right now. They handle all of our insurance needs. So it's not something that we would do in-house because they're registered insurance brokers. They underwrite everything. So we stay with them. I don't know, did she ask about health insurance brokerage as well? Yes. Okay. Well, without getting too deep into it, without follow-up questions, the health insurance brokerage service that we use, Innovative Risk Solutions, is exactly that. We have to, every year, basically look at and decide what we're going to do for health care with the municipal employees. This company goes out and they find the best plans for us that offer the services that we're required to offer the employees under contract. As a matter of fact, for this year, the 2020 year, IRS was able to get us about a 3.5% reduction in our costs, and because we're part of this coastal health insurance fund, which is basically a small self-insurance fund, we're going to be getting a rather large rebate back because we've managed to keep our costs down to a certain level. And again, a registered municipal finance advisor, that was one, I believe. They advise our CFO and our auditor on all the current laws when it comes to items like bonding, selling municipal assets, any changes in municipal finance laws as to how things must be categorized, our revenues and expenditures, and items like that. The services they provide are beyond the scope of a CFO or even a municipal auditor. I think that was it. Was there another one, Mrs. Phillips, that I missed? Okay, that's along the same lines as the finance advisor. That's why we have the same company, and that's why the same companies all bid on it. When we undertake certain financial transactions, or we do bond sales or things like that, there are things that we have to disclose to not only the public, but to the state and to the federal government. This Phoenix Advisors could be considered maybe a middleman for the regulatory agencies to make sure that we're complying with all of our notifications and disclosure requirements. Yes, ma'am.
Thanks. Anybody else? Joe, you awake back there, buddy? I'm going to close the public portion. I have an oversight I have to take care of. I apologize. I want to introduce our freeholder at large, John Risley, and his wife. And our old mayor, I mean really old, Phil Gunther. I apologize, guys, you know. It's not on this piece of paper I have here. Okay. When you have all night, we can talk all night. But when you want to get going, I need Excuse us. I'd take somebody to the woodshed. So, we're going to turn our agenda into a consent agenda. So I'm going to read off what the position is. Lynn Sweeney is going to read who the person is, and then we're going to vote on it then. Ready, Lynn?
Ready.
Okay. Resolution 2020/2, City Solicitor.
Parker McKay.
Resolution 2003,
Conflict Solicitor. I'm sorry.
Conflict, the Conflict Solicitor.
Barker Gelfand.
Resolution 2020/4, Bond Counsel.
Fleischman Daniels.
Resolution 2020/5, Labor Attorney.
Ruderman and Roth.
Resolution 2026, Municipal Auditor.
Ford Scott.
Resolution 2020/7, Engineering Pool.
Roberts Engineering. Dixon Associates. De Blasio Associates. Doran Engineering and Mott McDonald.
Resolution 2020/8, Municipal Prosecutor.
William Reynolds.
Resolution 2020/9, Conflict Prosecutor.
Jenna Cook.
Resolution 2020/10, Public Defender.
Jerry Steiner.
Resolution 2020/11, Risk Management.
Syracusa Kaufman.
Resolution 2020/12, Health Insurance Broker Services.
Innovative Risk Solutions.
Resolution 2020/13, Planner and Grant Consultant.
James Rotala.
Resolution 2020/14, Discover.
Phoenix Advisors.
Yes. Continued front. Resolution 2020/15, Municipal Financial Advisor.
Phoenix Advisors.
Resolution 2020/16.
I think that was it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, if anybody has any concerns about anybody on here, or if they want to change somebody, speak up now. If not, we're going to take a consent, I'll do roll call, and then everybody can bring up any concerns or anything like that, but,
Do we need a motion to move it forward?
yeah. Okay, so I need a motion to make, first and second, to move this forward.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View. Yes. Lettieri.
Yes.
Haney.
Yes.
Reardon.
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
That's the way you do it, Gunther. Still gotta have fun. Okay. Resolution 2020/16, Real Estate Tax Refund. God. First and second, please.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View. Yes. Lettieri.
Yes.
Haney.
Yes.
Reardon.
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carries.
2020/17, authorizing tax assessor as the agent in adjustment appeals to reduce assessment.
Make that motion.
Second? Anybody? Second. Okay. Any questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View. Yes. Lettieri.
Yes.
Haney.
Yes.
Reardon.
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Resolution 2020/18, appointing a municipal joint insurance fund contract for a person from the Employee Practice Liability Attorney Consent Service.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Is that, Jim, you'll be in that position?
Myself and Molly.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View.
Yes.
Lettieri.
Yes.
Haney.
Yes.
Reardon.
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Our consent agenda is both for the VFW, A and B. So it's a VFW raffle license number 905 and VFW raffle license 906. Can I have roll call, please?
We have first and
Well, first and second, I'm sorry.
I'll make that motion.
I'll
Second.
Can I have roll call, please?
View.
Yes.
Lettieri.
Yes.
Haney.
Yes.
Reardon.
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Okay, can I, Jim? Wait a minute.
Mayor, did you want to pick up
Yes,
an add-on?
yes, we'll do that right now.
Okay.
The Golf Course Committee,
Yes,
Golf
the-
Course RFP.
The add-on would be to award the contract for restaurant and catering concession services at the Brigantine Links 2 19-hole at the Links LLC. This is a conditional appointment. It is conditioned upon the negotiation and entry into a contract.
Everybody understand that? I need a first and second.
I'll make that.
Second.
Okay. Any questions to our solicitor? Hearing none, can I have roll call, please?
View.
Yes.
Lettieri.
Yes.
Haney.
Yes.
Reardon.
Yes.
Sarah.
Yes.
Mayor Simpson.
Yes.
Motion carried.
Mayor, if I may.
Yes.
To the clerk. Lynn, that would be 2020-19.
Yes.
Is that correct? We will-
Yeah, resolution
yeah,
20.
We'll reduce that to a writing and give it to the clerk.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, can we have manager discussion?
Just briefly, Mayor, update on our stormwater pump stations and generators. We have one that is fully operational, that's at East Evans Boulevard. The one at Hackney Place has been tested, and that should be operational shortly, and we are approximately a month away from having the other ones turned on. That's 34th Street and Jenkins Parkway. We're just waiting for them to finalize the control hookups and get the stations energized and ready for testing.
Thank you, Jim.
Yes, sir.
Ms. Pugh?
All I have is, Paul, congratulations again.
Thank you.
Looking forward to working in the future with you. That's it.
Okay, great. Paul?
Again, I'd like to commend the folks on the Polar Bear Committee for putting on a great performance again this year and supporting, as a veteran myself, supporting veterans in need and their families. I'd also like to thank everyone for their support in the past election. Like I say, anything I can do for you, I'm always available. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Dennis?
Everything's quiet in the Third Ward, all's well. Just want to wish a happy and healthy New Year and the best wishes to everybody who's here tonight and all your families and friends and all our viewing audience and all of our entire wonderful town. I'd just like to second all those praises to our Polar Bear Committee for the wonderful job they do year after year. And it was a pleasure to hop in the water there, dive in with Vince. And I'm sure Mike will have some more comments about that. And after being down Lauderdale for like 8 days just before that, that water was a little bit colder. Thank you.
Okay. Howard, I guess we gotta go to you.
Okay, well, great job, another great job by the Polar Bear Committee. 75,000 is just amazing. So that's phenomenal. But other than that, the Brigantine Beach Cultural Arts Commission is having their second lecture in their Lunch and Learn series on Sunday, January 26th from 1 to 4, Sunday afternoon at the Cove Restaurant. And it's one person can make a difference. It's a lecture on rescue and resistance during the Holocaust. And we have Gail Rosenthal, the Director of Holocaust Resource Center at Stockton University, speaking. So anybody who's watching on TV or anyone here, you're all welcome. It provides a beautiful lunch included with the lecture for $25. You know, we're going to work real hard this year to lower taxes for the 6th year in a row, Mrs. Phillips, I'll have you know, and everyone else. And other than that, it's always an honor to have the freeholder here and our past mayor. And I'd just like to know, John, if there's any updates from the county you could provide us while you're here, if you'd like to get up and, you know, give us, let us know what's going on with the county.
Just briefly, thank you. And the privilege and honor to be here tonight.
I want to use the mic. John, you might want to use a mic. No one can hear you.
At home.
Now, it's a real honor to be here tonight, and whatever we can do in the county, let us know. We're here to help. We want to do all we can for Brigantine. I've been focusing my work on the Freeholder Board on jobs, the economy, and trying to grow our businesses in our area and retain what we have. That's so important. Business retention is important, just as important as looking for new businesses to come in the area. As you know, we built the technology building out by the airport. We have it occupied. I was very involved with that with the South Jersey Economic Development Commission that I'm on, that I've been on for a number of years, because that project was under the SJEDD. It was not a Atlantic County project, it was a 4-county project. So I was very involved in cleaning up the mess that was left from the previous administrator that was running that, and we were able to successfully transfer that property to Atlantic County. And we've been energizing our improvement authority to go out and to do the work. We fronted the money. We took a chance. It's paid off. Our building is fully occupied, and now we're working on how to build the second building. The second one's going to be a little tougher. We're going to have to utilize private investment to come in on that, but we're working hard. And aviation, the growth of the aviation industry is going to be key to us here in Atlantic County. Repair, maintenance, overhaul airplanes, we're working on that. We're working on working with a company by the name of Elevate to build a hangar here where we're going to lease it back to them. So that creates another 100 jobs. So that's what we're after. And that's my primary focus, is to try to create as many jobs and good-paying jobs for Atlantic County. So with that, I think we have a bright future. We just got to keep pressing forward. So thank you very much.
Thanks, John.
Good job.
On what?
F-35.
I don't have any, no.
Thank you. Anybody else from the public? Oh, I'm sorry. I went by fast. I'm trying to get you out of here. Vince, I'm going to give you an update.
Sure. First of all, Freeholder Risley, thank you very much for coming out here tonight. And I can tell you, like, one of the pleasures of working here in this government is having good partners at the county level that we can reach out to. And I can tell you, John's always available and he's always there. And one of the most important things we need here in this county is good leadership. You know, and John really provides that, and creating jobs is a big win for everybody. So thank you for being here, and thank you for your support for the community. We appreciate it. Also, I'd like to thank the Polar Bear Plunge Committee, but more importantly, to thank all the people of Brigantine. I mean, you think about all the great things that we do here to try to support veterans and try to support their families. It is unbelievable. I don't know that I could even keep up or count all of the things that we do throughout the year, and it's really become a huge passion of everybody on this island and everybody in the community, so thank you for that. There's something, I won't talk about it too much tonight, but we have an opportunity to bring a program here that's called Teach at the Beach. And this would be partnering with the New Jersey Sea Grant Consortium, which we've worked with in the past for other things, and also the ACUA. I'll have some more information on that, but basically it would allow teachers at all different levels to come here to Brigantine to learn about the environment and to learn about some of the things that we have to offer in our programs that go on here, especially one of the big programs that was in the newspaper today with our Superintendent of Public Works with his recycling of Christmas trees. I mean, one, it's
Front page
great for the
address.
city of Brigantine and great for promoting and advertising the island. So it's things like that we really want to showcase here in Brigantine. So I'll get you guys some more details on that if that's something we're interested in pursuing. And I'll add, there's no cost to the island, so I know people like that price tag there, so we'll get some more information, so thank you.
Thank you, Vince. I'm going to yield my time and bring Mr. Johnson up. Open it up to the public.
John Johnson, 36 Coke Hill Beach Drive. I want to say Happy New Year to all the city councilmen and professionals. Thank you for everything you do to make it be the best place on earth to live. Keep up the hard work. Hope you all have a healthy New Year. Andy, I hope you get your wish, and thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
Thanks, John.
Thanks, John.
Thank you, pal. Anybody else from the public? Yes, is Mrs. Phillips.
Ann H. Phillips, 308 27th Street. Quick question about flood insurance. I know the community rating is 5. Are we working on 4, and how low can we go as a coastal community?
All right, Jim.
So the short answer to your question is yes, we are working on getting to a 4. As a matter of fact, we have a meeting Thursday of the floodplain committee, and we're going to be having a public meeting on the 28th, I think. It'll be advertised. We are working with our grant consultant, Jim Rutella. We're finishing up 2 items that we did not have that kept us from getting to a 4 or even a 3 in the past. We have enough points. We just need to get these items in place. One is called a floodplain management plan. The other is the watershed management plan. They are finished. We're going to be reviewing the draft form of them, get them in. At our next review cycle, we will be eligible for a 4. And if we maintain what we have now and a couple of small add-ons, hopefully we'll be able to get to a 3 at some point, maybe 2021. But we are looking at a 4 at our
Okay,
next
that's
review
good,
cycle.
because I just got my bill.
Yeah,
I was curious to see where we stand on that.
Yep, as soon as we can get the public meeting out of the way, we can submit all the documents up to FEMA, and they will review everything. But as I said, we had the points before. We've had some things drop off, some things added, and we got these 2 plans done that they required, so it should be a formality for us to get to a 4.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Phillips. Anybody else? Seeing none? You sure, Phil, you don't want to talk? Well, thank God for that.
It's good to see you back here.
Yeah. Well, it's our first meeting of the new year. I'd like to welcome Brigantine into the new year in 2020. And I know we came in with polar bears. So, why do you give me these things? I'm like drool and stuff there.
Sugar-free.
So, I would like to get a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Aye.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you for coming to see your council at work. Our next meeting is in 2 weeks. Thank you. God bless. Take care.